This is how I got cast for The Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. But first, you must understand my addiction. I was just a 13-year-old boy when I seen it for the first time. My first viewing of The Walking Dead was when Shane and Lori were making Judith. But that's not what got me. I was addicted for other reasons. I watched every episode for every spin-off the second it aired. I was going crazy. I was looking at Walking Dead theories. I swear I binged the comics like 3 times. If you think I'm still not a fan, look at my high school yearbook photo. Yeah, I know. My college friends ain't give a shit, and the world dropped the show when that scene aired. But I never gave up on it. No, I had bigger dreams. I wanted to be on it. I wanted to be in The Walking Dead. So on an early morning, I got a notification on Reddit that Walking Dead Summit was casting extras. So I signed up immediately. I had professional headshots, so I just got out of bed and I was in a rush. You see, I was new to the acting business, but I wasn't new to acting because of my skits on my TikTok. I've been doing that since like 2020. Casting was looking for people with choreography experience, and well, I had some. My call time was like 5 or 6 a.m., so I went to bed at 11, but I was too excited, so I didn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock, and I probably got like 2 hours of sleep, but that was fine. I was ready to go. I probably can't say exactly where it was filmed, but it was close enough to Manhattan, so around here and here. Rehearsal was in N, where I saw 3 offices belonging to Denai, Andrew, and Scott Gimple. I kinda got lost, so I did something that I always do. I walked in like I knew the place, like I was working there. I saw storyboards, set pieces, and a lot of other stuff. So I low-key got things spoiled for me, but I do not care, man. I was in The Walking Dead. I think there was some fierce stuff too. Something cool about that place was in any of the offices, you could see a big-ass set with a big-ass CRM helicopter. That's when I knew AMC was not fucking around. CRM pasta. You know that feeling that you get in middle school when you go on a school field trip? Each day felt exactly like that. But to talk about on-set, you gotta talk about off-set. So off-set, us extras sat for hours and hours in holding. But that gave us so much time to talk to each other. We played hours of card games, we discussed roles that we've been in. For me, The Walking Dead was the first role I've ever been in, so I ain't have shit to say. The breakfast was amazing, oh my gosh. Shout out to the workers that was working the grill and the food truck, man. They was blessing it. I was in my last semester of college, so I still had comp sci and math homework to do. Everybody that I hung out with literally kept tabs on me and my belongings while I knocked the fuck out in holding. I literally have a friend group offset, and we still talk here and there. I saw some of them at the premiere in New York. Shout out to y'all. Now on set. One of my favorite moments was the training montage scene in the first episode. Remember how I said we was in rehearsal? Well, on set, we was in a big warehouse looking place. All of us was lined up, and we performed the choreo. But I guess they didn't use the whole entire thing, it's just snippets. After they put mats on the floor to make us fight each other, it was basically a sparring match. But the scene was supposed to be Rick Grimes working his way up through the matches. And during the in-betweens, they yell freeze, switch, and then we switched to a whole new partner. I think you could see me walking in the episode. One of the people that I had to fight was a woman, and she was much older than me. But that lady was actually trying to fight me. Like, of course it was a fake sparring match, but that girl's trying to put their hands on me, bruh. But chill, girl, chill. It's a TV show. I'm not trying to get knocked the fuck out on camera. My other favorite moments was working with Denai and Andrew Lincoln. In the montage in the first episode, there's a scene of Rick jogging. You can literally see me jogging behind him, but they cut me off! Damn! But that's just what happens, you never know what's the final product. But how that happened was it was our first day on set, and they placed us in a line for our positions to jog with other background. They're not even in the final scene. Anyway, someone in production said they needed people to jog with Andy. So the people you saw in the actual scene got those clothes ASAP. But me, I wasn't going out like that. There was supposed to be someone else in that scene. He was a medium, but the clothes was an extra large. So they took that person out, bro. I sped walk from the back of the line to the front of the line. And I snatched that shit, and I made it work. I held them pants up with bobby pins. Anyway, Andrew Lincoln talked to us for a bit. He asked us if we needed jackets because it was freezing. And then he made production give us hand warmers, which was pretty nice. The crazy part is I had a whole entire dream about this situation. And this was way before I even signed up to be an extra. But like I literally had a dream that I was gonna be on the show. And this sounds crazy, but I dreamt that my scene was gonna be me jogging with other joggers, and Rick would be jogging in the other direction, and I would bump into him and say, "Watch out, old man," and jog off. And although in reality I didn't get a line, I still jogged with Rick Grimes. I think that's crazy how life just does that, man. And working with Deny, I was just a soldier, so you can't really see my face. But if they didn't cut me out, you'll probably see me walking here and there. So follow my Instagram if you want to see video recordings or screenshots of me with Deny or Andrew Lincoln on set. So this is a question that I actually really do like. It's something that I'm personally all about. So I feel like all extras should have some sort of purpose, but I also understand the concept of an extra. So we started off as military trainees, and then after that we became frontliners. I believe they referred to them as that on the show. Even though extras didn't have their own character per se, we each had our own suits. So we wasn't sharing nothing. We had a bag with our name on it, which I thought was pretty damn cool. Made me feel like I was actually part of the show for real. So yeah, there were trainees, there were frontliners, there were commanders, there were walkers, there were civilians. I remember that there was this kind lady, she would touch up details on like our suits and stuff, tuck our pants into our shoe, cause that's something they was constantly doing all day. I don't remember why, but she was always calling me nephew. I remember she brought water guns on set, and there were a couple hot days, so I don't blame her. Anyways, she was blasting people with that shit. I thought it was real funny, I thought it was cool. On the same day that that was happening, I was wandering around set, and as a background, you're kind of not supposed to do it because you're supposed to be in your place. But you never know when another opportunity is gonna happen again, so I had to do what I had to do. Anyway, Andrew Lincoln comes out his tent, and I remember I looked at him and I said, "You look tired, man." And I could tell he was forcing himself to stay in his southern accent even though he wasn't in character. But that man was like, "Yeah, it's bloody hot, but we got some good footage. Speaking of, are you coming to reshoots on Wednesday?" And I looked at him like, "Reshoots? Nah, man, I can't come. I got graduation on Thursday. I had to get my suit, I had to visit my family. You know how it is with family." And then he asked me what I majored in. I said computer science, a minor in math. He told me congrats, best of luck. I said thank you. And then after that, he was called back on set and I was called back to my position. And not a single extra believed me, man. And it's probably because when I came back, everyone was asking me where I was. And I was like, I was just wandering around and chatting with Andrew Lincoln. I said that shit like it was nothing. Everyone was like, yeah, right. Either way, The Walking Dead was a great time. It's definitely something that I will always remember in my life. There was literally so much that happened behind the scenes. I can't even like put it into a video, bro. Ever since The Walking Dead, I've been in background in commercials and I think another movie called Problemista or something like that. And I was also a rapper in a film called Brownsville Bred. Currently, I'm working on another project for my Walking Dead fans. Stay tuned. You might want to subscribe for this one. And I'm telling you guys, being a background actor is actually pretty fun. I would recommend doing it if you want to experience being on set, but you don't want to take acting too seriously yet. Like you might have a job full-time, but you call out to be on set. You know what I mean? Some people got too much stuff going on, and you got to dedicate a lot of time to be an actor. That's what I've learned. But if you got a dream, speak it into existence. In high school, I would constantly nag my friends about, oh, I love The Walking Dead. I'm gonna be part of The Walking Dead one day. Walking Dead this, Walking Dead that. And look what happened. Even for a couple seconds, I'm in The Walking Dead. The director, production, and even all of the background actors, they know that I was constantly joking about, oh, give me a line, give me a line. So AMC, we gotta make it happen. Give me a line or two, man. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Season 2. It needs to happen. And when it does, call me. Didn't you sign an NDA? Yeah, probably. I don't even know, to be honest. But I'm a dangerous man. I saw the blue. When production wrapped, I snuck to the side and I looked up a little bit and I saw a beautiful speech. Sir, he's telling them too much. What do we do? I know he wouldn't do such a thing. But my hand is forced. Take him out. Hello?
done?
Yes, it's done.